Alright, welcome everybody. How are we doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Fair warning, my computer might make a sound. Not your computer, it was mine, so don't freak out. But I hope everyone's doing well. We're going to be drawing, or I'm going to be drawing planes today. Trying to draw planes, trying to learn how to draw aircraft. Specifically airplanes and jets. Probably going to stick to those. Feel free, if you would like to draw something else, and you want to draw along today and you need some accountability to go for that. This is the art gym after all, so there are no rules about the theme, you know, just as long as you're drawing from reference, we'll be happy to show off what you work on at the end of stream if you would like to participate. Yeah. I hope everyone's doing well. Happy Tuesday. I have a lot to do today, so I know I try to go a little longer on Tuesdays, but I've got 3 meetings and an appointment after this. No, 2 meetings and an appointment. My bad. So anyway, it's gonna be a busy day. I got a lot of stuff I gotta still do to get ready for the convention this weekend. Wish me luck. Hopefully I can get it all done in time. But yeah, I don't know anything about planes, so I was actually gonna try and pull up like a plane anatomy reference really quick. I didn't really find like a good one, but I'd like to find something. But hey, Amaze. Missed opportunity to have Danger Zone. Yeah, I don't have that on this computer, unfortunately. I think I might have that on my studio computer, but sorry. I know I perpetually let you down. This will just be added to the list. But I hope you're doing well. And hey, Daniel Ortiz, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for stopping by. We draw on planes! Yeah, Dally, we draw on planes. I don't know how. I'm gonna try and learn. It's probably gonna involve like line tools or something, and I dread that. But I think I just want to understand like the basic shapes. Like I was looking at some planes this morning, and some of them have really charming shapes, I guess. And I kind of want to learn about them. I'm trying to find a way to be interested in non-organic things because I need to be able to draw them. So I think playing around with shape might be my in here, but we'll see. I'm gonna do some studies. Feel free to study along with me, anybody who wants to, or just hang out and make sure that I, get my work done. That's the other benefit of these art gyms, is that those of you who hang out and lurk are also my accountability partners. So thank you. I appreciate the accountability. Definitely need it. And also Silva, welcome in. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so I have a Pinterest board full of planes. Does a helicopter count as a plane? I mean, I don't think so, but I don't care. I mean, draw what you want. If you want to draw a helicopter, go for it. I actually did pin some helicopters to my Pinterest board this morning when I was looking at planes. I kind of fell into like the military aircraft rabbit hole. There's some really interesting ones. There's also some interesting drones out there, like unmanned aircraft. I was thinking about like blimps and zeppelins and how, like, I mean, all kinds of stuff. Hot air balloons. There's all sorts of aircraft if you want to branch out. But again, feel free to draw whatever you want. I'm gonna try just for me. I'm gonna stick to planes and jets today, like kind of things that are this basic sort of shape. I may do an unmanned aircraft like a drone, but probably gonna mostly stick to planes just because it's something I want to learn how to draw that I think I've maybe drawn twice in my life. So hopefully I can figure out how. Yeah, do it. Aspirationally Toriyama, yeah, have fun with your studies for sure. I kind of waffle about stylizing when I do these studies. I kind of want to, but I feel like that's something, for whatever reason, I feel like I'm way more comfortable doing that off stream. And when I do these studies on stream, I'm way more comfortable just like sticking pretty close to the reference. But yeah, do whatever you want. As long as it's as long as it's helping you warm up, frankly, Dally, it's a win. Do whatever you want to do. Germs, hey, how you doing? It's good to see ya. There are some fun airplane shapes. Like I said, I was looking at some like older, like, okay, I saw this one this morning and I was like, oh, this is definitely what all those UFO sightings in the 60s and 70s were seeing. It's like 100%. That's got to be the UFO shape that they were like, what is it? It's aliens. Because I mean, looking at that thing, you can tell it makes no sound, and it's probably very creepy to watch move around. So anyway, I kind of went down the rabbit hole a bit, but there's like some really fun Just like really fun shapes. Let me pull up another one that I thought this one had some fun shapes. Just like has a little nose, you know? It's like those classic old, I guess, bombers. I'm not sure what they are. But I have a whole Pinterest board full of planes and jets and various things. If you would like to use any of these for reference, feel free. Certainly do not feel like you have to stick to what I am drawing from. These are just the ones I'll be choosing. Like I said, I don't know anything about planes, so hopefully I can learn anything today. Hey Dino Dax, how you doing? Working on your art of pancake making. Nice, nice. How is that going? Are the pancakes delicious? Funny looking burbs. Yeah, Neil. Yeah, these are weird burbs today. I know, crazy. Casey not drawing a creature? What? I have to branch out, you know? You need something that makes you feel less sick. Oh no, are you sick right now, Dolly? I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. I'm impressed that you feel up to drawing if you're sick, frankly. Hey Inside, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think that's everybody in chat. If I missed anybody, just know that I'm saying hello to you as well. And hello to all the lurkers. I see you and I appreciate you. Okay. They are delicious. Good, good. That is how it should be. So that means you have successfully arted the pancake, Dino Tax. In your younger days, you drew the heck. Oh, really? I don't think I have always, pretty much the minute I started drawing animals, I was like, well, that's the only thing I want to draw. It's pretty much over after that. So, we'll see. I have to find a way to be interested. I do find, like, Toriyama's vehicles, I really want to get my hands on a Toriyama art book because I really do like the way he stylizes vehicles. Like, he makes them look fun to draw. And like they look like characters, you know. There's a lot of like round shapes. I think Jake Parker does a really good job of this too. There's a lot of people who make vehicles, including airplanes, look really, really fun and charming. And so I'd like to learn how. Hopefully today we'll start that journey. I don't have any expectation of reaching anything like proficiency today. I mostly just want to learn like the basics of like the anatomy of a plane and you know, like why, like kind of like I want to approach it the same way that I approach animals and people. It's like the more I can understand about how it works and what its purpose is, the better I can like piece it together instead of just like drawing random lines and copying random lines. Hopefully I can get there. We'll see. We're gonna do the study not copy thing today as much as possible, but we'll see. Probably varying degrees of success, at least for me. When he passed, it was like, oh, 15/9/11. Oh wow, I don't know if I was that sad, but it was pretty sad. I was pretty sad. Yeah, he was a big part of my artistic inspiration as a kid, for sure. Yeah, I tried to actually buy a Toriyama art book from Japan. I ordered it, I paid for it, and it never showed up. It was very sad. So I still don't have a Toriyama art book. One day. Okay. It's like your arcane art book. Oh no! Your arcane art book didn't show up. That stinks. I was thinking about getting an arcane one too. If I had all the money in the world, I would buy so many art books. It would be ridiculous the number of art books that I would have. Very silly. Very, very silly. See, I already want to start with circles. It's like my default is just like scribble a circle and make a shape. Alright, let's start with this little cutie up here. Just gonna break it down into shapes like I do with everything else. I wonder if painting might be a little more effective with these guys. We'll see. He's little, so. Where is it? We just don't know. Yeah, that's why I don't know where mine is. At first I thought maybe, because I think they were having some of those like container blockades or something happening somewhere at the time, and I was like, oh, it's just like caught somewhere. It'll get here eventually, and it just never showed up. So I don't even know if it got sent at this point. I feel like maybe it just got like missed. Or, you know, who knows? Maybe it'll show up in like a year to whoever lives here at that time if I'm not still here. And they just get a really nice Toriyama art book. An F-16, which is the one on the left, is very ovally from the front view. Oh, this one? Yeah, maybe. Thank you. I appreciate that, Germs. I don't know if I have any. I only have a couple from the left on my Pinterest board. Let's see if I can look up an F-16. Oh, it is cute from the front. Aw. Wait, is that the same plane? That doesn't even look like the same. Does it have a smiley face? Wait, Germs, wait. I need you to clarify something for me. I just need you to tell me real quick. Does this plane have a smiley face? Is that what you're telling me right now? That this crazy looking fighter jet looks like this from the front? Looks like a Planes and Cars Pixar animated friend from the front. Is that what you're telling me right now? I just want to make sure. Is this the right? I'm pinning this. If you wanted to, of course I wanted to. It wants to. It wants to. I had no say in this. This has been predetermined. Look at it. I'm not a big predetermination person, but I mean, come on. This plane is happy. Where's the other one? I saw another picture. This one! Look at it! It's even got googly eyes. Hold on. I'm gonna save this one too. Copy image. Oh my gosh. What is this? Blah. You guys cannot tell me that this is not what you see when you look at this plane. I refuse to believe that you don't see this. Hold on, I have to move all my layers. Eyeball? Wait, that's too bright. Eyeball? Why is not working? There we go. There's two eyes and a really happy mouth. Come on, that is absolutely the face. It's colon uppercase D on a plane. I didn't decide this. The designer decided this. They're like this. Oh, I turned it into a Twitch emote. They're like this. There. The Dakota is also oval, is it? Hey Zushi, how's it going? Good to see you. It is a happy little plane, right? You can make characters out of vehicles. You can. You can. Absolutely. Oh, we flying today? Exactly. It's like excited to go. That's funny. That's really funny. Well, thank you. I did not know this. I did not know this. That is awesome. I'm delighted. I'll have to keep that in mind. They are uwu. Yeah, they're super uwu. Well, and some of them, like, especially the ones that have, like, noses, those ones look especially friendly, I feel. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. I'm trying to decide what the rest of my week looks like, to be honest. Positively Crafty! Hey, how's it going? So I'm actually at my apartment. I'm not at my studio, if you mean back as in, like, streaming. So it's only my afternoon streams that are canceled. And those are the ones that I do from my studio. So unfortunately that problem is ongoing. But I am happy to be here, able to stream it all. Sometimes there is scary eyes and mouth paint on the airplane. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. To make them seem less friend-shaped. Yeah, I penned a couple like that, Germs. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And honestly, it's probably gonna be for most of March. Because I totally forgot, but I have to take my car into the shop next Tuesday. And I'm not gonna have a rental because that's just way too expensive. I can walk to work. I can get to all the things I need to on foot or by bike. And there's some like small public transit in the town that I live in, so I'm just not going to have a car for a couple weeks. So that means I won't be able to get to my studio from like March 11th until whenever they get it back to me, which could be as much as 2 weeks. So it's gonna be most of March, unfortunately. Unless I want to cough up like $400 for a rental, which I do not. So I do not want this. I guess on the plus side, I won't put any miles on my car, but yeah, hopefully at the very least, I mean, if the internet and stuff's gonna be broken, I guess the timing is as good as it can be, but oh my gosh. Sorry, you scared the voice right out of me, Genji. Still gone. Hi, no broken internet allowed. Oh my gosh, Genji, it's still happening. That problem we were talking about. Hold on, I need water. Thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. I don't know if that fixed anything. Yeah, it's still. In fact, I've had to cancel my afternoon streams, even though I know we're in different time zones and those don't often overlap anyhow. But yeah, I'm just doing art gym streams right now until that's fixed because it's such an issue. But anyway, hi raiders. You didn't come here to hear about my bad internet and my PC crashing constantly. There's a lot of problems. Welcome to my stream. I'm doing the art gym right now. It's like a Monday through Wednesday drawing accountability session. So basically the idea is that we draw from observation for about an hour and then or however long you want to, and then at the end we will share all of our studies. So if you're somebody who needs accountability with drawing, today I'm doing planes because I don't know how to draw vehicles. I just got started, so bear with me. Here was yesterday's. I did local wildlife. Oh, thank you for that follow. Corey D animates. Do you animate? That's awesome. There's a few animators on Twitch that are pretty cool that you would be interested in maybe. Yeah, so this is kind of like the normal art gym streams, is like doing various studies. I'll just leave that one up since it's more finished than the other one. But if you come in, once I'm able to get my afternoon streams back up, this is more the kind of work that you'll see me doing here on Twitch. So I'm an illustrator, I do sculpting as well, some creature design stuff. But anyway, I want to hear what you did, Genji. I was lurking on you until my stream started. Your painting looked beautiful. If you want to share it, or if you want to share a social link or anything else with chat, I'm happy to put it up on screen. If you have to raid and run, though, I totally understand. But let me say hi to all the raiders. Welcome in Party Cycles JP and Corian. Hey, how are ya? Yes, furry babies. Silly Cat, hello. I appreciate your awkward eye contact. Would you like some back? That's about as much as I can do, I'm sorry. Ed Start, hello. Welcome in. And, oh yeah, happy unbirthday, Genji Beer. I hope you had a good unbirthday so far. Did I miss anybody? Let's see. I think I got everybody. If I missed somebody who was raiding, sorry. And also, thanks for coming in. I can't read on her head. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry that you can't read. Hopefully that will clear up one day. Because it's a chronic condition, I think. But here's some of my work while I wait to see if Genji has a link to share. If not, again, that's fine. Lady Take Pick, yeah, no rush either. I'll be on for a while. We just started. Here's some creature design stuff that I do if you like creature design. Oh, if anybody wants to, for whatever reason, to follow me on social media, there you go. Mostly leaning into YouTube and Blue Sky these days, but I do still have an Instagram and like various other things. So pick your poison there if you want to. All of us artists appreciate follows for sure. Hey, Ungoy, how are ya? Good to see you. I'm actually probably going to make banana bread at some point today because I have some bananas that are going like mega bad right now. There you go, Corey. There you go. Oh, here we go. A link from Genji. Let's check it out. Ah, it's so freaking pretty, you guys. If you forgot to follow Genji, like if you somehow just got swept up in this raid and weren't already following Genji Beer, make sure that you do. I know we already gave you a shout out, but click that link. I think Genji is actually, Genji, are you officially pushing for partner, like for real? Do you know yet? I'm just gonna tell people anyway. I'm gonna pull a Balint and just say Genji Beer is pushing for partner and you guys should go support. Although I feel like anytime I'm in your stream, you always have like really big numbers, so I bet you'll get it pretty fast. But anyway, Genji is incredible. Obviously a very skilled painter. Like, look at this piece right here. It's insane. If you aren't following Genji Beer, she's also just a really sweet person, very funny to hang out with. I really wish we weren't in such different time zones because I feel like I can only catch your streams when I'm like half awake because it's so early. But they're always so fun to lurk on. Genji bullies you, so you're not gonna fall. Oh, Party Cycles, I'm sorry. Wait, Party Cleese. I've been saying your name wrong. I'm really bad at Twitch, by the way, just so you know. Just so everybody has their expectations set at the correct level. We have a command for how professional I am. On any given day it changes, but right now it's about 42, which feels pretty accurate most of the time. No, Ungoy, don't listen to Ungoy, by the way, ever. Ungoy is always lying to people about my level of professionalism. You want to and you don't want to, that's fair. It's 4 months to do it? I thought it was only 2, or maybe 3? I heard somebody had to wait 3 months. That is a lot. It is a lot of pressure, but I feel like you're gonna get it even if you don't push, frankly. So may as well just like tell people. Anyway, well, I think you all should go follow Genji. She's amazing and gonna be partners soon, whether she wants it or not. You're in EST time zone. Her streams are early for you as well. Yeah, I'm in mountain time, so I think when I was in chat this morning, it was like 6 a.m. So I was like just getting up. I was like, I should get out of bed. But Genji's painting. I want to watch Genji paint. Until you have the baby, you've got no chance. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I guess if you're gonna do it, now would be the time. I say go for it, but don't pressure yourself either. I would just say, like, I don't know, not that I am in any position to give advice because I'm not a pro, obviously. But I think you should just go for it and just say, hey guys, I'm pushing for a partner. If you want to support that, come hang out. And I bet people will hang out. I certainly will. And I'm sure others will too. Genji does not have a baby yet, I don't believe, but is about to in a few months, question mark, is my guess. But Genji, this is beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing your gorgeous art. I love the lighting in this. Every time I watch Genji streams, I just want to try to do traditional media. I know that I will not succeed to this level, but I still want to try. Today's Skyrim sketch. Oh, is this from Skyrim? I haven't even played Skyrim. I don't even know. It's cooking. It's a wonderful xenomorph. Good. I'm glad you're gonna have an alien. Congratulations on your alien. I hope it doesn't kill you. Name the baby? I don't think that's my job. I don't think that's my job, Uncle. That's Genji's job. I don't know, like handling traditional media like this and just like knowing what the medium is gonna do and how to get certain effects. I wouldn't even know where to begin to get lighting effects like this. Like I'm at this point I'm so like ingrained in digital. I feel like I would just try to layer it all the time, and I know some media you can't do that. Like watercolor, you have to work like inverse of this, and I just think my brain would be like, wait, I have to plan ahead and have to like think about like the image before I paint it? That's weird. That's like not my process at all. For anyone who's ever been here before, you know that I just kind of flail in the general direction of the canvas and whatever happens, happens. And that's how these things happened. So anyway, that's what I do. Go mixed media. That's true. That's true. I was thinking about starting with gouache. I feel like gouache or acrylic would be probably the easiest transition from digital to traditional. But I am really curious about watercolor. I do love watercolor effects. It's just so different than what I'm used to working in. I don't even know. Yeah, I just don't know. But hopefully if I can ever get my internet and my PC working and my studio again, then maybe I can do some traditional media streams. We'll see. I might be doing a plein air sketch stream tomorrow for warm-ups instead of the normal warm-ups. So stay tuned. I haven't decided yet. It's either going to be tomorrow or Monday, but I'm going to a convention this weekend and I'm trying to get ready for that. And I'm afraid I'm going to be too wiped out from the con to do anything special on Monday. So we'll see. We'll see. But if anyone wants to hang around, feel free to hit the follow button and come laugh at me as I pretend I know what I'm doing. It's pretty much how it goes here. Traditional gouache would be a good bridge. Yeah, that's kind of what I think. I don't have any gouache paint. The only thing that stops me from doing gouache is I have like a whole art shelf full of supplies that I just want to use. And to me it's like, bringing in more supplies. Maybe if I was full-time, I don't know. We'll see. It'll probably happen at some point. But anyway, that's the work that I do. I do sculpting as well. I was trying to find that. I'm going to be bringing this sculpture actually with me to the con this weekend, as well as 2 others. Con stream weekend? I mean, maybe. Honestly, if you guys would be interested, I could try to stream from the con. I do not know what the signal will be like, and it's going to be a really small convention. So I don't think it would be very exciting. You guys let me know in the chat if that's something you're interested in. Maybe I'll think about it. The helicopter is turning out terrible. Oh no, Dally. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Here, let me draw some terrible planes with you so that you don't feel so alone. But for anybody who's never been to the art gym before, the reason we call it the art gym is it's like the idea behind going to the gym with a workout buddy. Sometimes you need an accountability partner to do studies. I know I do, because I never do them unless I'm doing them with you guys. So yeah. Thank you for being my accountability buddy. And if you want to draw along, we do have a Discord. Feel free, there's an art gym section if you want to drop your studies in there. Any studies you do are fine as long as it's, work safe, not gonna get me in trouble with TOS or anything. I am a work safe stream, so please try to help me with that. But yeah, if you want to join in, feel free to do like figure drawing or something, just, block out the The bits, if you have bits. That's typically what we do. We actually, we're gonna do a figure drawing session sometime soon. Probably next week. I don't know if I'll have time before the con. Especially if I do the plein air stream tomorrow. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll look at the stuff that you guys do in chat in probably about an hour, roughly. Normally I go a little bit longer on Tuesdays, but I have a bunch of appointments and stuff today, so. Also, sorry this music is like super loud. I just looked at the OBS dial. If I was hurting anybody's eardrums, I apologize. Again, not a pro, so just please don't expect that of me, and then we'll all be much happier. Hey Suntroa, also, I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. I'd be gymming with you today as I'm off work, but Pyro and I are currently out running it. We'll enjoy your errands, and say hello to Pyro for me. I hope you guys are doing well. And then good luck with your errands. You guys are getting ready for a trip too, I think, right? Yeah, it do be like that. Here, I'll draw this terrible plane. Then we can all just be terrible together and it will be fine. Ooh, maybe I should do a schematic drawing like this. Somehow this seems helpful even though I don't understand what I'm looking at. Do you guys ever feel like that? Look at this plane. It's like, oh, this will be helpful drawing reference. Somehow. It just looks cool mostly. Look at that happy face. I can't unsee it now. Oh my gosh. Too funny. Or you could do the seats. The seats could also be a happy face. This is hilarious to me. Like, look at that. It could be like... da-na-na-na. Happy face. With a nose. It almost looks like he's got whiskers. Oh my gosh. Everything is animals. Alright, let's draw. I'm getting distracted. Back to drawing my terrible plane. Hey Frozen Yak, how are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Hope you're having a good one. I appreciate that we haven't scared you off yet. Casey Eitz? Oh, I don't think I've heard that one before. Usually chat calls themselves the Cheeselings. We need to do more raids with the Cheeseling call. I think I haven't been using that one. Mostly because I forget. I really need to set up a raid call. It would make it easier. And then I could just have like options, you know, and then people could choose the raid call they wanted. Not too scary yet. Good safe answer right there. Hey Pyro. I hope you're doing good. Enjoy your errands, friends. I too must errand. I have to basically get all my errands done before Tuesday of next week. Because I won't have a car. So I'm not looking forward to that. It's amazing how reliant you become on these things. I like these stripes. So far so good. Oh, I thought that was Pyro. I was like, yeah, don't have scary errands. For some reason in OBS, I don't know if this is true on Twitch, but it like changes everybody's screen name color. And a lot of times it'll pick the same colors for a lot of people. And then I'll go look in Twitch and it's like you guys have very different colors. I don't know why it does that. You got all the proportions wrong? Well, you know, it happens. Here, I'll draw another one to make you feel better. You think yours is bad, just you wait. Look at this. The prime people can set a permanent color. On OBS? Really? Huh, I'm surprised that's connected to OBS. You've noticed that too, and sometimes the colors will be different for me if I'm on mobile. Yeah, no, that happens all the time. In fact, like Ungoy's colors are different. Your colors are different. Yak and Pyro, you have basically the same red as me. Like all three of us have the same red. And I think they're all slightly different in Twitch. Prime people can set a permanent. It's random on Twitch? Really? Wait. You mean I'm not always red? What? I feel lied to. What? Oh, Pioneer, hey, gratitude jar. Should I go grab the gratitude jar? Should we physically do the gratitude jar since I'm here at home? Or do you want me to just tell you a thing I'm grateful for? I'll let you pick. I totally should. Okay, here, let me finish the little off kilter details on this little this little plane that I'm struggling to draw. I forgot what it was called. It's this. It's an F-16. It's right below me. And then I'll go get that, and then we'll go be cheesy together. Everybody has errands today, apparently. Let's all have good errands today. Saw the rabbit stream briefly yesterday. Oh, good. Thank you so much for popping in. I'm glad you could make some of it. I need to find some time to sit down and finish the March schedule. So I apologize to everybody who, I don't know how many people actually look at the schedule in the Discord, but you know, if you are somebody who relies on that, I apologize that it's not out yet. I'm just really busy trying to get all my ducks in a row for this convention. I think I'm almost to a good spot. I need to finish applying for a special event license for the state of Colorado. Gotta figure out how to do that. And then I'm just gonna double check some other tax things, and then I think I've gotten most of like the heavy stuff I need to make sure I have in order before the show. This morning, guys, I almost set up a sole proprietorship, and then I was like, oh shoot, apparently that doesn't actually protect you from business issues, which is the whole point of even getting a tax ID. So I need to do some more research there, but I think I'm gonna wait till after the show, because I don't think it's urgent. I don't think I'm gonna make enough money to worry about it at this show. This show, I just got, do you guys want to see actually, since we're talking about the show, do you guys want to see the layout for it? I just got the confirmation email either late last night or early this morning, I can't remember. So now I'm just waiting on confirmation about my room and board in Colorado Springs, and as long as that gets all squared away, then I think that's like the last thing I need to like figure out. But if you want, I can show you guys the layout. So let me know if you want to see it, but it's really small. It's there's only going to be a few tables, and it's mostly vendor booths, I think. And there might be some artist booths too, but then I think it's like vendor booths and what do you call them? Like guest booths or something. Wait, I have ducks? Wait, what? You have ducks? Who has ducks? I don't have ducks. You got a digital coupon for a free post and pizza? Heck yeah. Nice. Are you an Amazon Prime person? No. If so, you can get a permanent color. Really? I thought everybody could pick a permanent color. Oh, I see what you guys are doing. You have improv tonight. Aw. Wait, are you, like, you do improv, or you're going to see improv? That is, I've been to one improv show when I was in college, and it was amateur improv comedy club hour, and it was awful. It was not funny. I felt really bad it was a friend of mine who was trying to get into improv, and he wanted us to come see him. It was an awkward time. Hey Miss Art Rules, how are you doing? Let me go get my gratitude jar really fast. Ow! Ooh, and let me also kick something. It hurts a lot. Okay, so I may not have my ducks in a row, but I totally have my ducks on a bicycle. Do you see this? My ducks on wheels? It won't focus. How do I make it focus? Is this the thing people do to make it focus? Hey, focus! I want you to show this duck. Alright, well, I promise it's a duck on a wheel. I don't know why it's not focusing. It's cute though. Okay, anyway, that's all. Gratitude jar. Let's see, what am I grateful for today? Oh, you know what? I know. Let's see, 3, 4, 25. I am grateful for the opportunity to ease back into conventioning. At Colorado Springs Cosmicon. There we go. See? I don't know if this will focus, but there's my gratitude jar for today. Here is my gratitude jar. Thank you for the Redeem Pioneer. You guys are helping me fill my gratitude jar. I literally have forgotten to do this every single week. I used to try and every Sunday I would try and do it, and I've gotten out of the practice of like taking time on Sunday to think about this. So I really need to start doing that again because I've only got 4 slips of paper and we're already in March. So at this rate, it's going to be kind of dismal at New Year's if I don't start writing this down. For those who don't know what the gratitude jar is, this is just a New Year's Eve thing that I do, and throughout the whole year, I will write down things I'm grateful for and put them in the gratitude jar, and then my tradition is on New Year's Eve, I will open it up and read it so I can just like reflect on all the positive things that happened in the year, just because I feel like it's really easy to be super, super negative, especially these days. So I don't know about you, but I need things like this to make sure that I, just keep my headspace in a good space, a good place. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for the gratitude jar redeem, and I'm glad we got to see the little duck. And I feel like sometimes it can be like little things too. Sometimes I'm just write like, I'm thankful I got a good night's sleep. You know, it doesn't have to be like earth-shatteringly, life-changingly big things. So if you're thinking about doing something like that, I highly recommend it. I've been doing it for a few years, and it really does. It's something I look forward to on New Year's Eve now. And it's fun to do by yourself or with a friend or a loved one as well. I think it can be a really fun like bonding experience if you have someone to do it with. But even just doing it on your own is really, really nice. Let's see. And I hope you're doing well on the start rules. Watch the VOD for the showcase. Oh yeah, oh of course, we loved it. It was great. It was super great, Santroa. Really, really adorable. My duck's wheels are in a row, exactly. You want to hear Top Gun music. You are the second person to tell me that, and I don't have Top Gun music. So I don't have a way to help you with that. I'm sorry. The duck was okay. Well, I'm glad it was okay, Dan the BC Man. At least that's better than bad. Your con starts this Thursday. What con are you going to, Pioneer? Are you tabling? If you feel like sharing, you don't have to share either. This is an F-16, so not Top Gun? Oh, what's the one in Top Gun? Clearly I paid attention. I think I've seen that movie, actually. Pretty sure I've seen that movie. I don't remember anything about it other than, wasn't there a character named Goose? That stood out to me. That's all I remember. Old Top Gun was F-14. Oh. Wait, there's a new Top Gun? Clearly I'm a moviegoer. I pay really close attention to Hollywood. Hollywood runs my life. I know all the pop culture things, and I super belong at Comic-Con. Oh boy. Goose was the good character. Oh, I see. There was a character named Goose. Yeah, that's all I remember. Oh, is the actor not a good person? I don't listen. I don't keep up with Hollywood actors, actresses. I assume they're all people, and people are, people come in all colors, flavors, dispositions. I'm never surprised when a celebrity does a bad thing. I don't know. I heard somebody once comment on this, and I kind of chuckled and agreed, because they were like, every time somebody in your life, whether it's a celebrity or someone you know who, like, is kind of, like, I don't know. I guess they were more talking about, like, if it's somebody who has this habit, like a pattern of doing things like something you don't like or something negative. They were commenting on how a lot of times you'll hear conversations like, oh, I can't believe him, or I can't believe her. Like, I can't believe he did that. Like, I'm just so, it's like, are you really shocked, though? Like, are you really shocked? Because, I don't know. I guess I don't mean to sound cynical, but I just sort of expect people to maybe not be great. But to be fair, I don't know actually specifically what you're talking about. And I'm sorry to hear that this person maybe isn't the best, but I don't know. I think that's part of why I don't really pay attention to Hollywood. I don't want to be let down by the inevitable terrible thing that insert icon or celeb or well-known individual will do. But I also just don't have the brain, like the bandwidth. Like, I just can't keep track of my own life sometimes, much less the lives of others. But it does make me feel really silly when I'm having, like, especially at like a Comic-Con or something. I used to get a little self-conscious about it. I probably will again. But sometimes I'm pretty out of touch just because I don't have time, frankly, for stuff. Even if I did have time, I don't care that much, but I just don't have time to keep up with movies and stuff. And so Like I've always worked like 80-hour work weeks and I just don't have time. And so when people will try to like talk to me at conventions about stuff, I just, half the time, like I know what they're talking about, I just haven't really engaged with it, or I haven't seen it in like years. And so then I'll feel really self-conscious, like, oh no, they're gonna be like amazed and like throw away my nerd card and like tell everybody that I'm a poser and I don't belong. But I heard what yeah, that's fair. I won't look into it, to be fair, Frozen Yak, because people are pretty gross and disappointing and horrible sometimes. That's why we have the gratitude jar and the positive news redeem. It's because I think it's really easy to find those stories. You don't hear as much about the positive things, so I try to focus on that when I can. That's why I stopped watching the news. Yeah, I haven't watched the news since 2012? I think it was 2012. That was when basically that was when I moved out of my parents' house. And I didn't have access to cable anymore. It was great. And so I was like, oh, perfect. There's not constant 24-hour news cycle on in the background stressing me out all the time. I love this. Are you having a knee-slapping good time, science streams? Sir, I see you there with your giant weird emote. So weird. Thank you. For the Gigantify, even though it's a strange emote. I hope you're doing well, science. And hey, Nerdowino, it's good to see you too. Yep, you always know, I'm starting to associate Balint with this knee emote, like every time I have seen it. Although, to be fair, I only really see it in Balint's streams. Or in streams that he frequents. Yeah, for sure, Dan the BC Man, for sure. Oh, BJ White, what is this? Is that Moo Dang? What is going on? Holy cow, thank you for that Gigantify. That is funny. That is a funny emote. Oh my gosh. See, this is the one thing. That kind of makes me curious. Balint! Is that a manatee squirting mustard on the floor? That is a messy manatee. How dare you? How dare you put that in my chat? Oh my gosh, look what you've started. What is this? Frozen Yak. Apparently it is. Thank you for the Gigantify, but also why? Oh my gosh, you guys. Why? I hope everyone's doing well. Positive news! Pyro Kitty redeemed positive news. Speaking of positivity, we're just gonna ignore these weird emotes. Let's do some positive news. Is that a fountain in Belgium? I think so, yeah. A mod for an artist on this one. No, it's really funny. No, it's a good one. All right, Good News Network, you guys. Good News Network is a great place. They have daily articles, like every single day, multiple articles that you can read that are positive, like exciting things, a lot of scientific stuff in here sometimes. We had one the other day that was about, I think it was the first disabled person in space or something like that. Let's see. What is today? Should we do it to one from today? They've got 3 from today. Let's see if there's one that I want to share. If not, I'll go to one from yesterday. Oh, here's one. Here's one from today that's interesting. We have some scientists in the chat too. Maybe they can speak to this. Maybe this is false news, I don't know. But it says vibrations can stimulate bone growth. Study paves the way for developing new therapies. Here, let's look at it. Positive news of the day, bone growth therapy. Oh no, I broke it. There it is. Okay, I unbroke it. A vibrational therapy could be used to replicate a strengthening activity like weightlifting in patients whose bones are broken or brittle, suggests a new study. That's really cool, actually. Bone density is a big problem, especially as you get older. I have a friend who is in her, I think, 50s, and she's maybe almost 60s, and she talks about how she was advised by her doctor to, like, as she's walking, like, stomp occasionally to, I guess, basically encourage bone density. And maybe that's like that vibration. I don't know. I was just remembering that. I haven't thought about that for a long time. But yeah, it addresses an interesting paradox. Bones become denser when subjected to mechanical force and load, which is true even for broken bones, which can't be subjected to mechanical force or load. The study looked to see if by examining genetic expression during vibrational therapy on bones, it could be possible to replicate these laborious healing forces in patients who can't perform activities like weightlifting. That's really cool. Break your hip, die of pneumonia. Oh my gosh, yes. Holy cow. There's an old saying about it. This is so true. This is like, I have an older relative going through something like this right now. Almost exactly. And I know probably lots of you have these things, but yeah, it's like bone density is a big problem. That's why it's so important to stay active and not become sedentary. Anyway, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I think this is really interesting. If you guys want to read about it, there's some positive, interesting news today. It's not, I don't know if it's, I think it's good news. I think it's good news because this is good news for people who have broken bones or older folks, people who aren't able to do the weight, like the strengthening that's needed to actually keep your bones healthy. This is good news. I like that. I like that. Hopefully we'll learn more about it, but there you go. Bases us couch potato. No, I didn't do anything. Listen, frozen yak. I have been so sedentary in the last year. I've been so focused on my career and streaming and illustration and like doing so many things on the computer, pretty much with every spare minute. I barely got off. I feel like I barely got up last year. It was pretty bad. So one of my goals this year is to do better. So I'm trying to stay positive about not having access to my car for 2 weeks, starting next week. And I might use some of that time to like go on more hikes, you know, like spend some time outside. Like it's the whole reason I moved here is to be in the mountains, and I've just not taken advantage of that in the last year. So listen, I'm calling myself out more than anything. But there we go. Cat with heart bump is good. It is a good one. Yeah, outside, there's not, yes, Nerdowina, there's an outside and sometimes it's daylight. Sometimes it's daylight. I know you mostly look outside when it's nighttime, but want to start doing, yeah, hiking and traveling is great. Exactly, Dan the BC Man. Would vibration therapy help? I don't know. You can click that link, Dan the BC Man, and see if there's any more information. Maybe it has information on like where you can go read this study, and maybe you can go like find the doctors and people running it and see if they have more info. I don't know what kind. Sometimes you can volunteer for clinical trials for stuff like that. If that's something anyone's interested in. I was having a medical issue in 2023, and I almost signed up for a clinical trial until something else happened, and the issue went away. It was resolved by other means, unfortunately. But yeah, you should look into that. How much do clinical trials pay? Most of them are voluntary. Some of them might be paid. I don't actually know. So maybe science knows. Very cautious interpreting that study. There didn't seem to be any difference in the standard of care. What does that mean? Can you tell us more? Yeah, I'm so glad you're here, science. So you're saying, so have you looked at this study on your stream? Did you guys know science streams does science on stream? I know that the name maybe wouldn't lead you to think that, but he looks at papers live on Twitch, and yeah, you should go follow. How was that seg? Was it pretty good? Oh, they compared to existing care. What do you mean existing care? When you say care, I think like care of patient, like patient care. Do you mean like it didn't seem to actually make a difference? Oh, well, that's disappointing. Maybe we should find another positive news, because that's not very positive. It feels like lying news. Here. Let's find a different news network news. How about this one from 2 days ago? This is a nice one. Verizon erased $10 million of consumer debt for 6,500 North Carolina residents in the path of Hurricane Helen. This is a positive news, for sure. I like this. Verizon teamed up with ForgiveCo to eliminate $10 million in consumer debt for 65,000 Western North Carolinians who are still recovering in the wake of Hurricane Helen's sweeping devastation. Wait, are those numbers the same? Okay, they are. I don't know why I thought they were different. The North Carolina families learned that Verizon, the world's second largest telecommunications company, cleared their medical, oh my gosh, not just I was just thinking phone bills. Wait, cleared their medical, financial, and other debts? Wow. With the help of ForgiveCo, whose random acts of kindness model purchases consumer debt with no applications required. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, I love this. This warms my heart. This is really nice. No further action was required by the beneficiaries. That's amazing! Recipients were notified through surprise letters, emails, and text messages. Aww, it's like bringing tears to my eyes a little bit. If a phone call learning the debt hasn't been cleared isn't exciting enough, Basketball Hall of Fame coach and Asheville native Roy Williams signed on to be the one to share the news with the impacted families. Oh, that's so cute! These challenging times, I've seen the strength and resilience of the community. Verizon support is a powerful reminder that no one is alone and together we rise. This is amazing. Oh, I love this. Aww. See, this is the kind of news that I wish we would actually talk about on the news, and then maybe I would watch the news. But no, I have to go to this place to get the good news. So there you go. There's some good news that is not as sus, hopefully. I thought Danny also does papers on stream, yeah. So no difference compared to the existing treatment. I see. Okay. So this is like basically something that we need more studies to confirm whether or not it's a real thing. I see. What's the catch? Yeah, that's fair. Now tied to Verizon for the rest of their lives. Oh my gosh. Science! No. If I had an exclamation point knuckles command, I would be using it right now. I think that's really sweet. I hope that there's not a catch. I am an optimist. Don't you take these tears out of my eyes, Belinda. It was a sweet story. Let it be. Let it be. Okay, well anyway, thank you, Pyro, for... What is this? Wait, what's happening? I just got an alert. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I was like, what's going on? The alert was very delayed. Thank you, Dally, and I hope you liked your alien baby that just came up on screen for a second. Right, Germs? They're happy tears. I need some happy tears. Enough sad tears. We need happy tears. Happy tears. I think it's a great story. I like it. I'm gonna count it as good news. I'm glad you love the alien baby. I have lost my ability to clear... There we go. Okay, so we did the gratitude jar and we did positive news. Excellent. Well, thank you, Pyro. And thank you, Pioneer. I'm gonna draw this plane. Do you guys think I should draw this plane? It's only been however long it's been. Yeah, let's draw a plane. It looks like we are gonna have an ad in about a minute, by the way, so anybody who does not have a sub or turbo or any of those things, just, you know, if you want to support the stream, feel free. A good way to do that is to just let the ads roll. Feel free to walk away. You know, you don't have to watch them. Sure wouldn't want you to watch them, actually, but you can, like, mute the tab and do whatever you need to do. But as long as you let the ads play and you don't pause or mute the stream, it will count as ad revenue for me, and we like to call them Bezos bucks around here, and I would love some Bezos bucks. They do help pay for my studio and various things. So yeah. Well, also, I'll pause drawing so you won't miss anything on the stream. I'm just going to do like a stretch break, basically, during that time. Wow, this is a terrible out of proportion jet. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Again, not a pro. I don't know why you guys... Hopefully this is just a reminder that don't listen to anything I say, because holy cow. What am I doing right? This is the perfect example of, like, I don't have enough knowledge of the anatomy of the plane to know what I'm drawing, and so I'm falling into copying pretty easily here. This is a problem. Let's take a stretch break, and maybe it'll be better after the stretch break. Oh my goodness. Before we go, though, I saw another scientist in chat that you guys should go check out, and that's Nerdowino. Make sure you go follow Nerdowino too. He does awesome space science here on Twitch. Definitely a cool person to hang out with, ask questions of, looks at lots of space, tries to help you find comets, that kind of thing. It's, you know, he does what he can with what he's given. Some of us are better conduits of comet searching than others, it turns out, but, you know, we all do what we can, so anyway. We're gonna take a stretch break, and we'll be back after the ads to hopefully draw some more planes or something. I don't know. I feel like airplanes are a good thing to do studies on. They do, and I think I need to probably, like, do some more anatomical type looks at these. Like, I kind of want to break down, honestly, even just this, even though I don't really know what most of this stuff means. Like, what are all these little circles and squares? I don't know. Are they planks of metal? Do you call them planks of metal? Probably not. Like, I don't know what any of this is. But it looks like it's helpful, and part of me wants to like just figure out what's going on so that I know what I'm drawing. But let's stretch first. Let's stretch first, and then we'll go back. We'll come back to planes. Gosh, I have drawn so little on this stream, to the surprise of no one, I'm sure. I did a ton from top down, from the side and front, and then doing the action pose. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Because drawing it from every angle like that, like flat on, is going to help you understand the proportion and the form so that you know more what you're drawing and how. It's kind of like the same thing when we talk about drawing the skeleton first so that you know what's going on underneath the skin. I feel like it has to be the same way with vehicles, you know? Is this count as a vehicle? I think it does. I call it a vehicle. It's an air vehicle. Anyway, one of these days I'll figure it out. I was actually kind of sad. Apparently I left my my drawing spaceships book at the studio. I thought I had it here to look at, but I guess it's at the studio. Because I was going to pull that out. I'm pretty sure that they have like diagrams and stuff in that book. In fact, let me link that if anybody is interested. Also, there's a random dot that's bothering me. Okay, save. If anybody's interested in learning how to draw like various space and aircraft, there's this great book. I think it's available still. Can you still buy this? It might be PDF download only. Intergalactic Guide to Spaceships. Oh, you can buy it still. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's only $25. I think it's a really good deal. I actually helped kickstart this book because I thought it was a really cool book concept. But yeah, if you would like to buy this book about spaceships, here's a link. And here are some pictures from the book. So this is Jake Parker. He does a lot of comic work, and I think his spaceship design is up there with like Toriyama personally. A lot of very heavily like Star Wars inspired stuff in some sense, but I just think the way I don't know, there's something about like the way that people like him and Toriyama kind of draw ships, it really kind of makes me want to learn how. And so anyway, if you want to learn how to put these things together and how to think about drawing craft, I feel like this kind of understanding of vehicles can apply to a lot of things. So yeah, anyway, that's the book that's linked in the chat if anybody is interested. Yeah, I think it's great. Oh, I think we're out of ads, and I forgot to remind everybody to sit up straight, so everybody unshrimp. Those of you who watched the ads, thank you, and you also get to hear my friendly reminder to unshrimp yourself. To arch your back, straighten up, kind of push your shoulder blades together, push your neck back, kind of help with tech neck a little bit. That's what we usually do during the ad breaks, so that's really all you missed. That and the spaceship book. Okay, back to planes. Back to planes. Why does it keep doing that to me? Yeah, no, Amaze, you can totally do this. You've definitely got the straight line etiquette to do vehicles. Absolutely. Ooh, this is a cool picture. Is this a real photo? I'm gonna assume this is a real photo. I kinda wanna draw this one. Copy. Apparently we're just gonna draw jets today. Look at this. It's a cool picture. I like it. I think it's a real photo. I don't have the ship anatomy know-how to know, but it looks like an actual photograph. Should have used your Cintiq. Aw, I bet it's not as bad as you're saying.
But I also understand that feeling of just like, oof. I feel like there's like some really fun hidden shapes in the wings, you know? Like, I was reading something about the anatomy of planes a little bit before I started, and it was talking about how the center of gravity is right here, which makes sense. And that's kind of where all the lines are pointing toward, at least for the wings. Like, they're all kind of like centered around that. But there's some nice, like this is a croissant shape. You know, there's some, like, I would imagine it's behind there too, you know, like just trying to think about it like that, like two planes, as in like an X and a Y axis plane, kind of intersecting, maybe can kind of help me think about it differently, but I don't know. And Tues was not the call. Oh no! Regrets. Listen, mistakes were made. Yeah, Dan the BC Man, it's also just like, as an artist, it's really hard to find good, reliable reference online right now. Usually when I do image searches, I try to use the before 2022 qualifier, and that tends to weed out most of the AI stuff, at least. I mean, you're still gonna get like stuff that could have been photoshopped, but that's a little easier to pick out, I think, most of the time. It's just, especially with stuff like this, that I don't have a high level of proficiency in as far as being able to tell stuff. Like, I feel like I'm pretty okay at telling if it's an AI animal image most of the time. I mean, they're getting to be really good. Like, it's, I don't know, it's really hard to tell anymore unless you spend a lot of time analyzing an image, which who has that kind of time, right? But with like planes, like stuff like this, like I don't know enough about them to know how to tell if something's off, whereas like somebody who worked on planes would probably be able to like look at it and be like, oh yeah, no, that's from this and this is from that and this is not a real plane. Like they've hodgepodged this together, or the AI has hodgepodged this together to make a cool image. I don't know, I think it's all pretty hard personally, Dan the BC Man, but we'll see if our legal system can get any checks and balances in place. I don't have a high level of optimism, but we'll see. One can hope. I'm drawing right now. Maybe I'll just keep these loose and go with another larger plane here in a sec. But yeah, we are going to be looking at like drawings that you guys made in the next probably 10 minutes or so. So if anybody has any drawings that they want to share, feel free to drop them in the Discord and the art gym. If it's not drawn from reference, we do have like art share sections and the showcase section. We have all kinds of places you can share your art. But if you want to share studies specifically, like something drawn from reference, feel free to drop it into the art gym section. We're probably going to look at it around 11:30. Right now it is 11:10, so yeah, still some time. But that's where you go. That link in the chat if you'd like, or if you just want to hang out in between streams, that is also fine. And I'm usually in there. Hey Melimony, how's it going? It's so good to see you. How goes your Tuesday? We're getting so many visitors today. Excited to be back for another art gym? Oh, well, I'm excited to have you. Mostly because I really need the accountability today. I'm struggling hardcore. Vehicles are not my forte. Not even a little bit are they my forte. But I'm doing what I can. We shall see. And you guys should also go follow Melimony, by the way. Another artist here on Twitch. One of the organizers of Streaming, which I participated in this year. It would be fun to draw. Oh, a paper airplane! I didn't even think about paper airplanes. See, you're so smart. Why didn't I do that? I could have done paper airplanes this whole time. That would have been way easier. Dang it. A ringneck grebe. Oh boy, here we go. What is a grebe? I believe it's a bird, but we're gonna find out. So the way that the Draw Me an Animal game works, for anybody who hasn't been here before, is somebody can request an animal. I have 5 minutes to draw that animal with no reference. I can't look it up, I can't learn about it, no hints in chat. Feel free, I just have to run with what I think it is. And yeah, feel free to look it up though, and you can laugh as I draw, because typically it's no bueno. Did my mic go off? I don't think so. I think it might be you, Dan, I'm sorry. Let me check. No, it looks like it's all good. So it's a ring-necked grebe. Shoot, I'm trying to remember what a grebe looks like. I'm really bad at birds, bugs, and fish. So if you ever want to stump me and just have me draw basically the same thing over and over, because I don't know, ask for a bird, a fish, or a bug. It's pretty much how it's gonna go. Okay, ring-necked grebe. How do grebes look? I can't remember if they have, these are hypothetical questions, chat. Don't feel like you have to answer. Feel free to look it up and laugh. I'm trying to remember if they have long necks. I think they're water birds, if I remember correctly. Are they related to rails? I'm trying to remember how their feet look and their necks. I feel like I even saw one recently. I mean, so here's the nice thing about knowing basic animal anatomy. Like, birds all have the same basic underlying structure. It's just like you squash or stretch in certain places. So I mean, I'll definitely draw a bird, but I'm trying to remember what a grebe looks like. Do they have? Why do I feel like they have the big weird feet? Do they have the big weird feet? Or am I thinking of a different bird? I'm gonna draw them with big weird feet just because I like big weird feet, and we're gonna just go with that. I can't remember if they have long necks or short necks. So we're just gonna go with like generic bird neck length. That's a ducktail. I don't know if they have that or not. Let's see. The big weird feet are the ones, I'm thinking of the ones that have like the big, like, they also have like big paddle feet or something, but I don't know if that's this animal or not. I'm just drawing it because it's in my head and I want to, but I have no idea if that's accurate. I'm gonna say it has a ring neck. We'll go ahead with that for sure. Ring neck grebe? He's confused. I'm confused. We're all confused. I forgot to look at the time. We'll just say I have 3 more minutes. I don't know how long it's been. Ring-necked grebe. Let's say that it is maybe a darker color? I don't know. Isla, you always pick hard ones. All these birds I don't know about. You were born confused? Well, same. I feel like I maybe drew a duck instead of a grebe. Maybe they're closely related. I feel like it's a water bird. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, the Fiddler Toad! Welcome in. Thank you so much for that raid. You've raided in during a Draw Me an Animal game. I've got 2 minutes left to draw this animal from memory. I have no idea what it is or what it looks like, so I'm just guessing. The animal is a ring-necked grebe. But if you have any art you want to share that's work safe, feel free to drop a link in chat, and after I'm done, we'll look at it. I've only got, like I said, like 2.5 minutes on the clock. But welcome in, raiders. My name is Casey, by the way, if you haven't been here before. I'm an art streamer, but right now I'm drawing, well, I mean, I guess this is art, but we were doing warm-up studies. Right now I'm drawing this burb. And we'll learn about it together in a minute, but feel free to go look it up on your own if you want. I don't know if I picked the right bird or not. I just know a grebe is a bird. I don't know what kind. I'm guessing a water bird. And then all I could think of was those birds with like the weird purpley like feets. Wait, what layer is that on? Where did it go? There it is. So that's what I'm drawing, but I don't know if it's right. But how was your stream? I hope it went well. I'm totally being raided. I am. Thank you guys so much for the raid messages. Those are so sweet. Okay. I promise I'll stop being a bad streamer and greet you guys here in just a sec. We're gonna look up this ringneck grebe, but first let me see who all is in chat. Hey, Bots and Magic, it's so good to see you. Okay. I think I have like 30 seconds left. I'm gonna just give it some water. It's gonna have water over there. Because it's a water burb, I think. Okay, that's my guess about a ring-necked grebe. Let's see what it looks like. Sounds like greedy. Yeah, it does a little bit. Yeah.
Pandarius, hey, how are ya? It's good to see you. You brought friends. Oh, did you direct the raid, Pandarius? Thank you so much. That's really, really kind. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Fiddler, how was your stream? Dave Randolph Art, welcome in. And Fiddler Toad, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see ya. And it looks like we got you that shout out. Your computer got stupid, now you can't watch, but you're also running now. Okay, drop. Oh, well, thank you for. I'm so sorry that you can't. I think we got you a shout out. But thank you again for the raid. Here, since you can't probably hear me, I'll just reply somehow. If only I was a pro streamer and knew how to do anything. There we go. Thank you for the raid. No worries. Feel free to drop a link. Okay. If anybody who was in Fiddler's stream has a link to like their socials or something, feel free to drop that in the chat if you want to. But welcome in, raiders. So let me introduce myself and then we'll look up this ring-necked grebe. My name is Casey. We're actually supposed to be doing this today. So if you were confused by the title, you're right to be confused, but we were playing a game just now. Thank you for that follow, Fiddler Toad. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna go check out your art after stream. But basically, we're doing the art gym for anyone who's not been here before. And what that means is it's kind of like a accountability session to do studies together. So if anybody wants to join in, we're about to look at all the stuff that people have drawn along with the stream. So if you want to be a part of that, you can join the Discord or you can drop a link in chat. That's fine. As long as it's work safe and it's actually a study, I'll show it here on screen and then we'll look at it together at the end. But the idea is it's, you know, how you need like a workout buddy to show up to the gym sometimes. It's sort of like that for me anyway with studies. And I really appreciate you guys being here and being my accountability partners. So thank you. We do this Monday through Wednesday, 10 a.m. Mountain Time until about noon usually. And usually in the afternoons, which right now, unfortunately, sad news, my whole studio setup is just super borked between the bad internet, OBS crashing constantly, and my PC crashing constantly. Streams have been really rough from the studio, so I've actually put the afternoon streams on hiatus for a few weeks. I've also got some car repair coming up next week, so I'm not even gonna have a car to get to the studio for a little bit. So it's the timing, it's just the timing. But this is the kind of stuff that I'm normally doing in the afternoons. So I do sculpting, I do illustration. I'm kind of trying to get into book illustration. And here's a webcomic I've got, Drift, if anyone wants to read a webcomic. I'm hoping to start this back up this year. It's been on hiatus for a couple of years, just for various reasons. But I'd love to pick it up again this year. Stickers, a lot of creature stuff here. Trying to get to, there they are. So some illustrations. I do this kind of stuff typically in the afternoon. So if you like watching digital illustrators who occasionally sculpt and occasionally do creature design, then this is the place. And if that's not for you, that's okay. Sorry for the hiccup. Let's see. Toad plays and streams the violin. Oh, that's really cool. And does pixel art. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Thank you for letting me know, Pandarius. I actually just downloaded A-Sprite this morning. A very generous community member gifted it to me probably a month ago at this point, and I finally got around to downloading it and paying for it, and I'm excited to play with it sometime. Maybe we'll do that in an afternoon stream. But yeah, very cool. Well, thank you, Panda. So far so good. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Germs. Sings and plays the uke? Oh my gosh, multi-talented individual. I'm excited to go check that out and yeah, learn about it later. I do not know how to play anything. I can kind of play the keyboard, but only by ear. I have lost my ability to read sheet music. I have not read sheet music since I was in middle school, and I basically just make it up. So I don't really know if that counts, but I definitely would. I need to do more with like the music community here on Twitch. I would love to meet more music streamers. They seem like a cool bunch. So Team Ook, that's right. Anyway, welcome in, Raiders, to my stream. Let's learn about this. So this Draw Me an Animal game is something that can be played every half hour. It's a channel point redeem. So if anybody follows or hangs out with the raid, you'll get extra channel points, and you can redeem an animal for me to draw and then everyone to learn about. So let's learn about the ring-necked grebe. Okay, it is a water bird. It does have a pointy beak. Okay. I didn't quite get the ring neck right. Let's see the feet. Are the feet the weird feet? Or are they just regular paddle feet? So far, none of these pictures show the grebe's feet, so I'm assuming they have regular feet. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Wait. Wait. Do they have the weird feet? Hold on. Look at this picture. It has weird feet. Hold on, hold on. Did I actually get this kind of right? Oh my gosh. How do I find... Where's Wikipedia? Wikipedia, help. Clarify. Show me the feet. I don't see any feet. Feet. Oh my gosh. But look, it's a burb. Maybe I have to look at the individual ones. Feet. Like all grebes, the red-necked is a good swimmer. Oh, this is a red-necked grebe. No, 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 that's not what I want. Wikipedia. I want a ring-necked. A ring-necked grebe. All I'm finding is a red-necked grebe. What? Ring? Did I spell it wrong? Ring, grebe, ring-necked? Did it get the feet? They're self-conscious about their feet, clearly. Here, let's just type in feet. It is! Look! Look! It's got the feet! These are the feet I was talking about. Yes! It's got the weird paddle toes. There's a few species that have these. Grebe feet are cool. Okay, I'm gonna say because I drew those feet, even though I made them kind of wiggly, because there's also a species I think that has like a wobbly one. I'm gonna give myself like a 90% on this one. I feel like I did a pretty good job on this one, and I don't say that lightly. I typically don't give myself much credit. But so is it a red-necked? Is that what you meant? Oh, that's okay. I just want to make sure I found the right one. So let's go back to the red-necked grebe and let's learn about it a little bit. Or we'll just continue to see feet. There we go. Feet on Twitch, guys. Watch out. Okay, so the red-necked grebe is a migratory aquatic bird found in the temperate regions of the northern hemisphere. Is this a bird local to you, Isel? Because I've never seen one in person. At least I don't think I have. Its wintering habitat is largely restricted to calm waters just beyond the waves around ocean coasts, although some birds may winter on large lakes. They prefer shallow bodies of fresh water, such as lakes, marshes, or fish ponds, as breeding sites. I want to hear about the feet, though. Here's where they live. They live in the green places. And then sometimes they're in the blue places. So this is the non-breeding range is the blue, and then the breeding range is the green. And then there's a resident, the green one, so oh here, they're resident right here. There's a single spot in the world where they are residents, and it's right there. Everywhere else they move around, it looks like. Okay, very cool. You don't have those? Yeah, I've never seen one. You've been awake for 2 days? Oh my gosh, Isel. My goodness. I want to hear about, oh my god, amazed why? Why would you add that quote? Nobody, everyone's gonna think I'm a weirdo if you use that quote. Excuse me. By the way, I don't know if we shouted out Isel yet, but there's another fantastic art streamer you guys should all follow if you aren't already. Lovely person, has great taste in burbs, and is a fantastic hyper-realistic oil painter that you should absolutely be following. You don't have them? Yeah, I've never seen one. I've only seen them in zoos, I think, or on nature documentaries. Yeah, I am. See, unfortunately, the right back at you won't work here, Isel, because I am not a hyperrealist nor an oil painter. So you're just gonna have to claim that title. But I understand what you mean, and I appreciate it. Well, there we go. Oh wait, did I finish reading the thing? I did want to learn about the feet. But why are their feet weird? Feet. The feet are positioned far back on the body near the tail, which makes the bird ungainly on land. That is such a good word that we do not use enough. Ungainly. And dweeb. Bunch of ungainly dweebs, these birds. Which makes the bird ungainly on land. It dives for fish or picks insects off of vegetation. Swallows its own feathers. Interesting. Kind of like a gastrolith type thing. The conservation status is evaluated as least concern. Perfect. That did not tell me anything about their weird feet. Oh, here we go. Large feet showing behind, stretched out appearance, the relatively small wings. No, I want to hear about the feet. Oh my gosh, it literally just says they have feet. Uses its feet for propulsion underwater, no joke, and steers by rotating its legs. But it doesn't say why it has the weird feet. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Okay, well, this feet mystery is just gonna have to wait, because I gotta finish drawing. Been saying dweeb constantly, yes! Add ungainly to the list.
No, dweeb is really good. Well, thank you, Isla, for that very fun drawing animal. I appreciate that. Hey, let me make sure I save it so I don't lose it, because I've done that before. Okay. Let's get back to planes. Thank you for the distraction from planes. I guess I have to draw planes now. I did choose this, so I can't complain too much. But when has that ever stopped anybody? Okay, so this one has an interesting shape, actually. And I am drawing it incorrect as heck. But it almost has like a boxy, it looks like, sort of a... Is this a fuselage? Is that the name for this part of the plane? I don't actually know. I was... Dally. I wasn't gonna say it, but I was thinking it really hard. So I'm really glad. You know what? I'm gonna throw... You get some cheese. I'm glad somebody else went there. Thank you for making me feel less weird. Okay, moving on. Okay. It's got like this weird like box, sort of almost like one of those seaplanes. Here. I think I did the front part wrong. Has lobed feet with the legs. Yeah, but why are they lobed feet? Several other species have lobed feet for various reasons, but they give the grebe turbo power when it dives. Thank you, Miss Art Rules. That is helpful information about the weird feet. Lobed feet is what it's called, apparently. Little paddlers. I see. Why does the proportion look so weird here? Yeah, it's true. It's very on theme because there's also propellers on some of these planes. Not gonna lie, I actually didn't know that some planes were still made with propellers. I always associated that with like an older plane style. I guess I just don't think about it. But I guess, yeah, like crop dusters and stuff are still in use. And those are little, aren't they called prop planes or something like that? Biplane? I don't know. I don't know all the different plane things. Okay, well, I hate those. Let's draw this. Let's try to do anything better. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit different approach here. I'm gonna do a little more gestural and just try to like gesture in the shapes that I see. This also kind of makes me work faster so that I don't get nitpicky too quickly. And the idea being to force me to make decisions and not overthink it, which frankly is good life advice also. Maybe I should just gesture my life. I'll contemplate that later. But yeah, if you are looking for a way, a way to force yourself to do kind of looser shapes if you struggle with that and you want to get better at doing quick proportion, set a timer. That's definitely something to try. I'm not saying you have to do it every time. Some people hate timers, but I find if I think that I'm being, like, if I have a time limit, it just kind of knocks me into that mode of like, okay, I've got that basic shape, moving on, like, let's not overthink it. And most of the time I like my gestures better than I like my more structured, slower drawings, just because, one, they're faster. I'm nothing if not impatient, but two, I think I just end up with like a better proportioned image typically because I tend to fall into this very bad habit of over-rendering. And over-rendering before I'm sure I have my proportions correct. And that is a surefire way to be very dissatisfied with an image. So if that feels like it's something that happens to you a lot, you might try getting more into like gesture drawing and see if you can just get the muscle memory of, you know, these various shapes down before you try to get in and do like details. Even if you're just doing studies for like a piece, you know. I should probably focus my studies a little bit more than I have been. But hey, Kudo, good to see you. And by focus, I just mean like have like a project in mind and then kind of design studies based around that project. That would probably be the smartest use of my time. But, you know, who has time for smarts, really? There's so much time to waste, after all. But yeah, like I already am much happier with this drawing than I was with any of the other ones. And I think it's just that forcing myself to make decisions, even though it's still not like super accurate, it's still, I feel like, got the gist a little better. To be fair, I guess it is a more detailed image too. But let's do some shiny bits. And then we will look at what you guys are working on. So if anyone has studies that you want to drop in the Discord, you got about 5 minutes. I'm going to try and wrap this one up. Just slap some quick color. And then we'll see what you guys got up to. And if anybody is still working, or if you just got here and you're like, shoot, this would have been fun. I really need to practice planes and such. Don't feel like you have to post right now. If you liked this topic and you wanted to keep working, you can always post in the Discord in the art share. Excuse me, in the art gem section. Anything that is a study for the art gem, and we will look at it on screen at some point. Usually the next art gem, which shouldn't be too long of a wait because we're doing one tomorrow. I like how the picture shows the wing bend due to the turn the plane is in. Oh, you mean this? Like this kind of like slightly concave shape? Concave? I think I said concurve. I don't think that's a word. I think in my head I was like convex or concave. I think it's concave. Yeah, it is really cool. Also, hi Uloden, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Let's make a new layer on top of that base blue. And I'm just gonna kind of rough in some of this quick stuff. And then I've got to get ready for a meeting, unfortunately. Yeah, everything's going good. Getting a little bit of studying done. Went on a few little, you know, side quests, but that's pretty standard, I think, around here. So nothing out of the unusual, out of the norm. I don't know why I said it that way. I do like the sunset contrast on the bottom. This is some really nice reflective lighting going on. Feeling like it's now or never. There's some really nice bounce lighting coming off of this underside of the wing here. So the sun, I'm imagining, is, you know, kind of off over here someplace. And the light is hitting the wings and bouncing and hitting the hull. Whoops. Hitting the hull and bouncing back and hitting these little, I think these are engines, maybe? I actually don't know what they are. They might be missiles. I have no idea. Oops, did I just delete all my color? Wait, what just happened? Oh, there it is. I don't know what just happened. Somehow I deleted everything. But yeah, it's nice to see some fun bounce light and stuff like that, like taking note of bounce light and reflective light. That's something you can always bring into an illustration. So for me, that's kind of the main point of the studies, is to kind of collect information to put into my quote-unquote visual library so that I can bring it out later and, you know, incorporate it into things. Oh, I did delete one layer. Yeah, deleted my color layer. Because all the highlights are gone that I just did. Whoops. Oops. It's okay, it's all pretty rough. Also, sorry for any like wiggling going on with the camera. This setup is not nearly as stable as my studio setup, unfortunately. Okay. Not my best, but we're gonna move forward. So I tried to draw jets and planes. We're gonna see what you guys got up to here in just a sec. So go ahead and drop those pics in the Discord if you haven't already, and I'll look at them as soon as I'm done nitpicking. That may or may not happen soon. We'll see. Okay. Can't escape this now unless you show me how. I want to make that look a little bit more like a yelling mouth. And then I will get into the Discord. Oh, let's give him a little hidden eyeball because I think those little googly eyes are very funny. Everybody can do with that what they want. Okay, to the Discord. I do kind of wish they had called Discord Bonfire. Does anyone else wish that they had done that? I kind of like that name a little better. It feels less conflict driven. Okay, there we go. Save. And saved. Wait, shiny parts. And now saved. Is there anything else shiny? Blink. Wait, there's a light here. I just totally missed this little green light. It is a weird name for something centered on creating community. Yeah, I feel like it would, I know personally a few people who have not used Discord because of the name. It seems like a bad marketing strategy. Like, I remember seeing a little blurb that they put on there like, oh, we almost named ourselves Bonfire, and I was like, why didn't you? Because that's way better. Like campfire, bonfire, hearth. You know, there's like so many like warm, cozy, bringing people together vibes that are associated with bonfire. Oh well. Can't go back. I'm sure somebody else has copyrighted it at this point. Let's go into the Discord and see what you guys did. Yeah, it is cool, right, Nilf? Yeah. It's funny the things you notice when you try to analyze stuff, right? And like carefully study things. F-16s, yeah, I did some really rough sketches over here. And this one, and that's pretty much all I've accomplished today. But we're gonna go in and see what you guys did in the Discord. So I'm gonna scroll on over here and try not to be too distracting on the screen. We're gonna go up to the last thing that was posted, which was my rabbits from yesterday. And let's go down and see what you guys did. And just remember, if you are a streamer, if you decide to post in here, even if you're not an art streamer, we're happy to shout you out. Just make sure if you do post in the art gym that it is a study and it's work safe. It's not gonna get me in trouble, so appreciate that. Toriyama, no, oh my gosh, Dally, what are you talking about? This looks incredible. Yeah, I knew you were being too hard on yourself. This is great. This is great. This one is from Dally, who is in chat, I believe. Dally say... Yeah, go follow Dally. Really great art streamer here on Twitch. I think I mentioned this last time, but does like work in the industry and talks shop a lot on stream. So if you want to go hang out with somebody who's kind of got a little bit more of a, maybe a little bit more of a thumb on the heartbeat of at least probably the gaming and animation side, especially more than me anyway, definitely go check out Dally, your fart director. Yeah, gotta direct some farts, you know. But yeah, Dahlia also just does like a lot of really cool character design stuff, and I really like the way you handle line and the way you handle things. This structure looks fantastic. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I think this is great. But I also understand that we're all our own worst critics. So no, the first one, Dahlia, the first one. You got it right the first time, pretty sure. But yeah, this is fantastic detail. So go give Dahlia a follow, and make sure you don't miss the next stream. No art for me, just housework. Well, you know what? I hope the housework is going okay. I hope it's going okay, damn the BC man. But yeah, this looks great. I really like the line, just like the line gradients that you put on here. Like, I don't really utilize line as much as I should. I always forget about line, but it really is a good way to indicate value. Just like, you know, even for anybody who's like not an artist, you're like, man, how do you do that? Like, how do you make some parts look lighter and darker? It's like, just look at the spacing on the lines, right? The closer the lines get together, the more dark, the more far away that space is going to look until, you know, if they're totally touching, it's just like areas of black. But if you're new to art and you're trying to figure out different techniques, like, it's a cool technique. It gives it a fun texture, you know? And I think I can actually see a little bit of the Toriyama in this, so I hope you're not kicking yourself too hard. But frankly, this is just a fantastic study in general. So whether you hit the style you were going for or not, I think you did a great job. And I think everybody else does too. So congrats, and thank you for sharing and for drawing along. And hopefully some folks will send you some follows. Yeah, great detail for sure. I don't know what a vortical is. I don't know what's happening in chat. It wasn't as charming. Well, you know, it's more charming than my scribbles, so for whatever that's worth. There's an anime that could get me drawing planes. Dragon Pilot. Has dragons wearing plane parts like armor? What? The magic of television, yes, indeed. I was gonna say the proportions look fantastic. Dragon Pilot. What is this? Oh my gosh, what am I looking at? Oh no, it's kind of cute though, guys. Oh no, the dragons look so derpy. Oh no, I might love them. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Central Arts. Oh my gosh, what even is... This is on Netflix? Oh no. Alright, well, I guess I'll put this on the binge watch list for, you know, that magical time I might have in the future. Certainly don't have it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute though. Is this art from the actual show? I actually really like this image. Okay, I'm gonna show, I'm getting off track, but look at this Dragon Pilot image, guys. This is stinking cute. It's like Pokemon Jets. Okay, anyway. Thank you again for participating, Dolly, and I appreciate you. I think you did great. And I hope eventually you feel proud of yourself too. I know, right? Ray of Sun, it's really good. It's really good. Very intimidating, Ray of Sun. Very intimidating, yeah. Yeah. The show weirded you out. Oh, okay. Well, we'll see how I feel about it. We have one here from, we have two here from Amaze. I wanted to get to this one because I thought the shapes were really nice and soft, and I thought maybe I would enjoy this one, but I didn't end up making it past the fighter jets. But Amaze, great job with the shapes here. Great job with the structure. I think you did a fantastic job here. And if you aren't already following Amaze, make sure that you give Amaze a follow. He also streams here on Twitch. Fantastic, fantastic draftsman, does a lot of character art, comic work, and recently a lot of animation. Has been working on some animated alerts and stuff for his own channel. So go follow Amaze and see what he's up to over there, but he does great stuff. And hey Uber, how are you, by the way? Is that a Spitfire? See, Uber knows things about planes. I have no idea. I have no idea about planes. If you look back at the F-16, you'll see the left horizontal stabilizer. A faint vortex coming off of it? What? Okay, we'll look at that in just a second. I want to look at this picture. Beautiful structure here. Really nice job. With just like the perspective of it. Like you've got all your lines going the same way. Really, really well. Oh, did you do some gridding for this? I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't. Amaze is just really good at planar drawing in general. But this looks great, Amaze. Fantastic job. Yeah, yeah, the proportions are great. Like, this is a solid, really, really solid jet. Well done. Well done. I didn't do any gridding. Nice. You have a weird obsession with World War II era. No, that's okay. I think a lot of people do. They have some really unique designs. Shade of sails with airflow, but I guess same thing with planes. Okay, hold on. I have to see what you're talking about. But Amaze, thank you so much for participating. Hopefully some folks go check out your stream. Let's see. Fantastic. Okay, hold on. What are you talking about? The vortex coming off... What did you say? Go back to the F-16 picture. Is that this? I don't even know. And you look at the left horizontal stabilizer. This? This right here? This part? I'm guessing it's this. Are you talking about these things? I thought these were just like moisture patterns. Is that what you're talking about? What are you talking about? That's the right one. Oh, it's left, not mine. Got it. I have no idea what you're talking about. See a faint vortex coming off of it. Sure, I will. That? Those clouds? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not good at this. I do see like fire coming out of the... I almost said the butt, but it's not a butt. There's like a word for it. I just don't know. The faint look of cloud. This right here? Oh, I thought that was a cloud in the distance. That's a vortex? I don't know. I guess I don't know what a vortex is. Is that like a visual distortion? Oh, it's cloud vapor. Oh, I see. I see. Very cool. Thank you for illuminating that. I definitely just thought that was clouds like in the distance, like way far away. Did not know. Fire at the rear is the afterburner. Oh, look at you with all your terms, Ulodinen. Your first attempt at drawing planes since the last time. Yeah, I think it is mine too. In fact, did we draw planes or did we draw... I thought I drew spaceships. I don't even... Have we done planes? I don't remember making a planes art gym. Maybe I did draw planes and just it wasn't like the whole theme. I don't know. You grew up on a United States Air Force Base. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I apologize for all the noobery surrounding this that you have had to endure today from me, Ulodinen. But thank you for your expertise and for sharing your knowledge. Not one of those folks who can tell you exactly where when a plane served. Just look at the tail markings. What? That's a thing? Oh my gosh. That's very cool. I didn't know. I did not know. Okay, let's go back to the Discord. Yeah, fantastic job. Thank you, Amaze. Now we have one from Miss Art Rules. Oops. What did I do? I broke it. This one. This is a cute little plane. Oh my gosh, it looks great, Miss Art Rules. Really, really nice proportions here. Great job with the shape. You really got that very... Oh, we got one from Charzia. Got that very, like... I always think these planes look like dog faces. Do you guys see that? Or is that just me? It's like, here's the forehead, there's the nose. This one even looks like it has whiskers. And so, like, you did a really good job capturing that shape. I think, anyway. I would suggest an SR-71 as your next jet. Yeah, I actually pinned one of those, Frozen Yak, because until today, I did not know that one band was named after a jet. SR-71. I have some of their music. I was like, oh, well, there it is. Miss Yvette, this looks great. Thank you so much for sharing. Lovely, lovely job actually studying the reference, looking at what you're drawing instead of just making it up. That's how you do it. It looks fantastic. It's been really fun to watch your progress on these studies, Miss Yvette. Or Miss Art Rules, I'm sorry. I'm used to your old screen name. Hope you don't mind too much. And welcome in, Charzia. It's good to see you. Lovely stuff. Oh, I already did that one. Blink. Yeah, right, Neil? You too? No. Wait, is that a plane too? I'm too gullible for the internet. You have to spell things out for me, Frozen. Yeah. Charzia, these look so good. Oh, look. Did you do this in like a watercolor? Or a marker, maybe? Did you use marker? I'm trying to figure out what this medium is. It might be marker. This looks awesome! Oh, this makes me want to use markers. Yeah, thank you for giving that shout out to Charzia. U2 is a band and a plane. I did not know about the plane part. I knew about the band part. Charzia, this looks fantastic. It's pencil and a Copic marker. You just reminded me, I forgot to do that $1 Copic marker offer. Shoot. Did you guys know for a while Copic was Copic? Copic? I don't know how else to say it. They were giving away markers for $1. Like, you could just get a random Copic for $1. They would ship it to you with no shipping. Bummer. Bummer. Oh well. But I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure your Copics are very good. You did a great job. I'm not surprised. Charzia, for those who don't know, Charzia draws a lot of, like, machinery and structures, and is really good about drawing in perspective and using perspective lines, and yeah, like it shows. Your proficiency with this kind of stuff shows here. Like, this is goals for me. This is awesome. This looks so good. I love the way you did those rounded values, and it looks shiny. You did so much with just a couple of tones. This is really, really good. Yeah, love to see it. Always fun to see traditional media too. I hope I can get my internet at my studio working again soon, like reliably, so that I can do more traditional media studies. That was actually one of my goals this year, and my 2025 goals list is to do more traditional media and incorporate those into studies more, just so I can like kind of shake the rust off of that. So thank you for inspiring me by sharing some traditional media for all of you who work traditionally. I know Tracy is not the only one, but it always just makes me want to dig into my supplies when I see traditional work. And especially when it's really proficient like this, makes me want to draw more, which is the whole point. Thank you for inspiring me to do more art gems. Pays so much for a single marker and it dries out. No way! Remind me about the offer. Yeah, please do, honestly. If anyone sees any cool offers like that, I'm notoriously scatterbrained and I will forget things almost instantly, which is why it is so helpful when people hear stuff and they put it in the Discord. I have at least a 50% chance of remembering to do it if it's in the Discord. But if you just tell me, it's not gonna stick, unfortunately. Unless I put it in my calendar or in the Discord. And my calendar is in my phone. If I ever lose this, my whole life is gone because I don't know where I'm supposed to be or what I'm doing and who I'm doing it with. Anyway, Trezzy, these look fantastic. Wonderful drawings. Thank you so much for sharing. Lovely, lovely stuff. I'm assuming these are Bach emotes. Lovely, lovely arts. Thank you everybody for participating. And if anybody wanted to participate and you just got here or you didn't have time to finish, please don't rush. We will be looking at warm-up studies again tomorrow. We do it every single Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday right now. One day I'd love to expand to 5 days a week, maybe if I ever go full-time again. There's a chance I might start doing warm-up studies on days that I get into the studio when I'm not scheduled at my day job, because that's been happening more often than not some weekends, which has been really nice to get more work done. But for the right now, it's for sure happening Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, but yeah, thank you all. I am going to put my study, I'm just gonna copy, I hate to even use these. These ones just don't look good. I'm just gonna skip them. I don't like them. Listen, we're here to get the bad drawings out, but that doesn't mean I have to like want to show people the bad drawings. Like, you guys already had to watch me draw poorly, so I'm just gonna crop that. Well, here, let me get a little bit more of the plane in there. Okay, there we go. Don't want to cut them off. Something like that. Okay, so I'm gonna put mine in here. Mine from today, and then we, my friends, are going to go find someone to raid. Let me save everything to make sure my computer doesn't crash. Trying to run the credit scene. That has been happening sometimes. Hey, look, there's my, oh no, that's my scan. I thought that was A-Sprite. Stream credits. Oh good, we're not stuttering as bad today. I don't know what happened yesterday, but I thank everybody who shows up in the credits. Thank you, Gingy and the Fiddler Toad. Really appreciate your raids. That was really, really kind of you guys to come on in and raid me. That was super sweet of you. And thank you for the follows and the subs and just my mods and the lurkers and everybody in chat. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you to all the patrons who make this happen, make all my art dreams happen, basically. So if anybody wants to look into that, if you are interested, there's my Patreon. It reminds me I need to finish sending my art in the mail this month. So if you are at the $10 tier or higher, you get a sketch in the mail and a little note from me. So I need to start working on that this week. Maybe after the con, actually, because I got a lot going on right now. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I will see you tomorrow for sure. Professor Oaks, I see you there lurking. Professor, how are you? It's good to see you. I have not been able to make one of your streams in a while, and I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, dang it. I'm feeling like something is lacking in my life. What is it? It's the Oaks stream. I have not heard Space Mufasa in weeks. I feel like I've been missing them a lot. You guys should go follow Professor Oaks too, by the way. Incredible artist here. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you everybody for the lurk. I appreciate all of you. I will eat Ungoy, don't worry, don't worry. But we're gonna go find someone to raid into. Who shall we raid? There's some folks we haven't raided in a while that have been kind of wanting to raid. I wonder if Shura is doing something diabolical today. I do try to find work-safe streams. Mr. Big Cookie, hey, it's okay. I appreciate you coming in and saying hi. No worries, no worries. I'll be back on tomorrow at 10 a.m. For anyone who didn't hear the notice, by the way, my afternoon streams are on hiatus right now, so I'm only doing the Art Gem streams at the moment, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just because I'm having so many crashes with my PC and my internet and OBS. It's like a trifecta of issues right now in the studio, so I'm pausing those for the time being. But thank you for hanging out with me right now. Let's go say hi to... Oh, I know who we're gonna see. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's go say hi to Blind Coyote Art, who is also doing studies, which is... Oh wait, was doing studies. Now is drawing some really epic... Look, we're gonna go say hi to Blind Coyote. I very rarely get to raid Blind Coyote. Incredible artist who sometimes hangs out in chat, so some of you might recognize Blind Coyote. But they're definitely doing some work-safe art, and I'm a big fan. If my enthusiastic response to seeing them streaming was not enough, just hold on to your pants. Let's get over there, and you'll see why, because their art's amazing. Let's just do Casey raid. If you want to use cheese emotes or make up your own, as long as it's work-safe, that's fine. I'm still working on like having a raid call, but yeah, if you wanna copy that raid call, if you have a sub, you can use those emotes. If not, just replace them. Pants are secure. Excellent. Good following instructions, Jerns. I don't know why I said that. But I'm glad your pants are secure. Everyone got secure pants. Okay. I appreciate you guys. I will be seeing you around. If anyone is not already following me online and you'd like to, there's my socials. Here's my Discord. That's where you can find me. I'm sure one of my amazing mods has already posted that, but appreciate everybody. And I'll see you over at Blind Cody's stream, so don't go anywhere just yet.